Did you know that 77% of people who experience stress affects their physical health and well-being? Meaning that stress isn't just a feeling. It's actually a biological reaction that can not only rewire your brain, impact your immune system, and even, unfortunately, lead to chronic diseases. In fact, the American Psychological Association recently studied that 75% of adults who experience stress also experience symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and even sleep issues. Compounding, Harvard Medical even saw that chronic stress can actually shrink the brain's prefrontal cortex, making it harder to think clearly. Prefrontal cortex really regulates your thinking, regulates your ability to make decision making, and can also be responsible for a lot of feelings of overwhelm. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dr. Erica Steele. I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 7 degrees in my field, and they're all in the natural healthcare space. I like to say that I went to school, so you don't have to. So we are talking about really combining, science with holistic medicine so that you can live a stress-free or a stress-reduced life. Because let's face it, we're not going to eliminate stress. However, it's how we interpret stress, it's how we look at stress, and it's really stress resilience. So we're going to really break down what stress really is, how it affects the brain, the body, and the emotions, and how maybe you can begin to reverse some of its harmful effects. So if you're new to my channel, again, I have webinars and I do lots of public health education designed to help educate you quickly and efficiently so that you know exactly what you need to do. So I have a series with my wellness collective. This month is all about heart health. So if you want all of my series for heart health for the month of February, please click the link below. Otherwise, we do have a stress webinar if you want to check that out. We record it live tomorrow, so you can check it out tomorrow free. And then if you want the replay, it's part of the Wellness Collective. Also, too, right now we are in our intro to holistic medicine, and we are full. I think we're in week 4. It's a self-paced course. You can click the link in the bio and register if you'd like that in any of my webinars. All right, so here we go. So what is stress? Stress is actually the body's natural response, right, to a threat. It can be external stress or it can be internal stress. And what's the difference? So internal stress is going to be like infections or, a lack of sleep or those sorts of things like nutrient deficiencies, where external stress may be a person, a place, a situation, a circumstance, an event, right? And then when we're looking at the science of stress, we look at acute stress, which is, sometimes can be good for motivation, that kind of, initial motivation, especially if you have a perceived threat, you want to get away quickly, right? However, there is chronic stress and long-term stress, and that's where it really gets into burnout and health issues. So even with the adrenal system, I know a lot of people, especially in the natural health world, talk about adrenal fatigue, right? And so here's the thing. We want our adrenals to work. We want our adrenals to, respond to stress. However, most people, it's not just a one and done thing. It's very much a sustained stress based off of people's structures of their lifestyle, based off of past traumas, based off of emotional discomfort, all sorts of reasons. We are going to dive deeply into stress in our webinar. So we know that stress affects the brain, but also affects the body. So it can affect your sleep, leaving you fatigued. We talk about sleep in 3 parts. I have a sleep webinar as well. And we talk about, going to sleep, staying asleep, and obviously waking up refreshed, because that's the point of sleep, right? Is to get restorative sleep. But oftentimes when we have so many things on our brain, we're thinking and thinking and thinking, right? We're not able to actually get into that restful sleep. And that's to say that we have a good environment to be able to do that. So we're going to really get into, in the webinar, how to reduce stress naturally. We're going to talk about, creating the structure of stress, where stress comes from. We're going to get into all the details because I really want you to look at stress a lot differently. And stress, you would be so shocked about all of the places that we get stress from. We look at various different components, such as, your environmental stressors, your internal stressors, just like your infections and things like that. So we're going to dive really deeply into it. Click the link in the bio and learn more. Also join our community. We have a thriving community of holistic health people, whatever you want to call us, our collective of, like-minded people that are really taking a stand with holistic medicine, natural remedies, and really trying to reclaim their health once and for all.